Yo, welcome back to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast in the building. I am your host, John Q, in this bitch. And you already know who I got to my right here. My co-host, Don Snipes in the building, doing what he normally do.
What's going on?
Feeding his fucking face like a damn caveman. What up, though, Don?
It's the word.
You all right?
Yes,
and then we also have in the building, our special guest for the night. We have Miss Brandi, who is the owner of Delicious Potato Bar and Kitchen, LLC. All right, say, what's up, Brandi?
Hello.
All right.
And correction, it's Be Delicious.
Be Delicious. What did I say?
Go. Something you made up your own verse.
What did I say?
You didn't say Be Delicious.
My bad. I might have said delicious potato. Be delicious
you just said
potato
bar.
Yeah.
Be delicious
It's
potato
Be
bar.
Delicious. Yeah.
Be delicious.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. Well, shout it on out.
Okay.
Where the potatoes at?
In the oven.
Oh, see, you were supposed to come on up here with some potatoes.
I know. I work.
All right. So today, this is the 27th episode of the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Podcast, a.k.a. the Strongcast. So today, we are sponsored by G.A.M.G, Gym Animal Muscle Gang Enterprises, LLC. So, of course, if you're looking for personal training, if you're looking for workout apparel, and also, health and wellness supplements, you already know where to contact me at. GAMG.shop, also GAMG.firstfitness.com, and also Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness on Instagram and Facebook. All right. So how was y'all strong in, man? How was your strong in? I'll start with you, Brandi, because this guy over here is just eating his fucking life away.
Well,
how was your strong in?
what do you mean?
Your strong in. What did you do? Say Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I really didn't do too much. I kind of worked my third job. I worked 3 jobs.
We got a Jamaican in the building.
That's right. Booyaka.
All right. All right.
So I ain't really do too much. Just lay low.
Okay.
Did my third job and came home and relaxed.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
That's not a bad thing. All
Yep,
right.
I have some big events coming up. So
okay, you
laying low.
you want to say it now, or you know what I'm saying? Or you
so
wanna
as
wait?
always, shout out to my girl Lisa Carter, the pop-up shop queen.
All right, clap it up.
Yes.
Clap it up.
July 29th, I'll be doing a pop-up shop with her. They are always a great turnout, wonderful vendors. They have all kind of variety of things, like it's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
And then also I was chosen to be a part of the Hungry Black Man
A hungry black
Food
man.
Festival.
Okay.
August the 5th. You had to apply. You could not just get in.
Okay.
So I was one of the chosen ones. So I'm
Okay.
very excited about that.
Okay. So elaborate just a little bit. Say a hungry man.
Right. So the Hungry Black Man goes around and he critiques people's
Okay.
food. It's almost like how the Hell's Kitchen is. But
Okay.
he's the Hungry Black Man. So he be in Detroit all the time. And he just go around to different restaurants and just critiquing the food, letting you know
Okay.
the food quality, they do's and don'ts, and he's pretty tough.
Okay. So
Very, very
so he like a master chef also or something, or
I'm not for sure of his background. I don't think he is.
it's just like a nigga just eating and shit. Like,
You got a refined palate. That's
you know what I
it
mean?
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got a
definitely.
refined palate, so
Right.
I'm with it.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
right.
So he's always going around to different cities and states, and he's bringing a food festival here, which I think is an awesome thing.
Yeah.
And
okay.
just to be a part of such a great event, I'm extremely excited because all my food, as you know, is made with love.
All right. Yeah.
So everything you eat gonna be what? Delicious.
All right. Be delicious.
There you
right.
go.
There we go.
Mm,
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So how was your strong in, cuz?
Man, it was wonderful. I spent my strong in really doing some self-care. I think it's interesting. A lot of people, they think self-care involves all this fancy stuff. Like, I feel like that's a
Pampering
buzzword. Yeah, being just thrown around ridiculously too much. But self-care could involve simple things like putting your phone on Do Not Disturb so that you can just relax and not be at the mercy of technology.
Yeah, cut that shit off.
Self-care could involve cleaning up your house, cleaning up your home,
Definitely.
vacuuming, washing your nasty ass drawers, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I spent the weekend doing some self care. Doing some self care. I went to a True Rest Flow Spa. I did an hour session. I did like a sports massage because I've been having some stuff going on with my back recently. And then also I finished it off plenty of water, plenty of fruits that day. I literally, I went through a seeded watermelon. I had some mandarin oranges, grapes, all that kind of stuff. And then I finished the evening off at the sauna.
Okay. To
kind of detox and let that. Before I went to the sauna, and I just want to stress this, I actually got on the trampoline for about 20 minutes. Yeah. And the purpose of that is a lot of us, when we start to feel sluggish and tired, we either think rest or maybe we haven't eaten, but many of us don't really think about our lymphatic system.
Yeah.
And so jumping up and down on the trampoline or rebounding actually helps to move lymphatic waste.
Yeah.
And then hit the sauna, get it on out the body. So I was just going at it. I was aggressive with the self-care this strong end. So yeah, it felt good.
All right. Clap that shit up.
Right, but it's self-care.
Self-care is always a plus. You know what I'm saying? Mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So as far as my strong end and shit, man, I actually went through some crazy shit. Like what was it? Saturday. This was the first time I actually had a funeral in the morning and then a wedding in the evening, you know what I'm saying? So that has never happened, you know what I'm saying, on the same day. So it was pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Say rest in peace to Mrs. Michaels. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? She will be missed and loved. Also say shout out to Joel and Jessica for tying the knot, you know what I'm saying? So clap that shit up.
They named begin with J's. That's
Yep. So shout it out to them. And yeah, man. It was interesting. And then also I did go to say my high school alumni picnic yesterday for about an hour or so, so clap it up for the Cooley Cardinals up in this motherfucker.
Oh, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they was deep as hell out there and shit. So
down.
Yeah.
Clap it up 2 times.
Yeah, clap that shit up 2 times. You know what I'm saying? For real. So
shout out to all the Cooley Cardinals.
You know what I'm saying? So ran into a couple of people and stuff that I haven't seen in a long time, and it was nice to get out there. I haven't been to an event probably about
Is the Sky Bar on Finkel?
The Sky Bar is on Finkel. That happened on Saturday.
You
rolled right past. Like,
no,
what the
I didn't.
fuck?
But somebody sent me some video, and I'm gonna just tell you like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Finkel, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody that like it.
5 mile in this bitch. 4-1.
It feel good. You know what I'm saying? To see, you know what I'm saying, them type of things go down, and you know, people have a good time, enjoy themselves.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, Cooley always put it down. You know what I'm saying? So we always hold it down. So red and black up in this bit. But anyway, so the strong end and shit, you know what I'm saying, was pretty interesting and shit. So I enjoyed myself. So all right, so moving on to the next. So we will be getting into say the motivational moment with Don Snipes and say Q's funny video. But first, this is sponsored by Ape, which is All Problems Eliminated. So this is a home repair company. So if you're looking to get any home repair done to your home, plumbing, drywall, finished basements, kitchen flooring, anything like that, you can always give, say, T and BT a call at area code 623-223-3943. And they can also be reached at ape.tl on Instagram. Check out some of their before and after pictures, all right? And this segment is also, say, sponsored by TNT Cakes and Creations and more. So if you're looking to get any kind of personal items pressed or like heat transfers for like shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. And also they do, say, wonderful, say, cakes and pastries and stuff like that. So they kind of do some of everything. You want to give, say, Tim Williams a call at area code 563-650-9444, or they can be reached at their email at timwilliams, WILLIAMS1130@yahoo.com. All right. So support. So John, what we got for the motivational moment, man, for the day before we get into this video?
I want to say three things for the motivational moment. One, be conscious of something that I feel is very, very important. It's something to teach our children, and it's something to really reflect on within ourselves. And that is that we cannot give something to someone that we do not have. Okay? A lot of times when people hear that, they think of tangible things like, money, clothes, food, those kind of things. But I'm specifically speaking from a place of, our emotions. We cannot give love, empathy, compassion if it is not in us.
Yeah.
And a lot of us do not practice it enough for it to be in us. We know what it is, but we really don't practice it enough to really, let someone fully receive it. Also, if someone is bringing you stress, all right, if someone is bringing you stress, you must stop and reevaluate your relationship with them.
Absolutely, I agree. That's 100.
And listen, people probably hear that all the time. I get it. If somebody stressing me out, I don't got time for them. But listen to me, right? We live in a world where it is normalized to trauma bond with people, and people just think that's the norm. And when you don't want to trauma bond with them, sometimes people can't handle it. Well, that's not for you to worry about.
Yeah.
We have to let people deal with things on their own.
Yeah.
And lastly, I just want to follow this. I want to end this with saying that at the end of the day, if someone is not pouring into you and you find yourself pouring into everyone else, it is time to kind of pull back.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a thou wow. Not 100. That's a thou wow. No.
Many people nowadays find it convenient to have other people constantly pour into them with all the things that they have going on in their life.
Yeah.
And people nowadays are looking to receive instead of give. Mm-hmm. And I was always taught that, giving is a stronger vibration. Receiving is a lower vibration. Mm-hmm. Not that receiving is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But giving is just a stronger, more powerful vibration. Yeah. Like you said, you cook with love. So when you give people the dishes that you serve, yeah, it's going to be powerful because you're doing it with love. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. But now what if you had somebody that was cooking and serving some food and all they gave a fuck about was getting the money afterwards?
That sounds like AI.
You understand what I'm saying? They might not be too motivated to put that little extra care into it. You understand what I'm saying? And we see that with a lot of these restaurants that pop up. Yeah. Some of this shit, you go in and you eat some of the food and you like, wait a minute.
It's so bland.
I don't even understand how y'all in business.
No, yeah. That's what I say.
But it's just for them to get money and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I say all that to say that at the end of the day, if you're pouring into someone and they are not pouring back into you, you don't have to completely cut them off, but definitely reevaluate your relationship with them because that's important. Yeah. A lot of people nowadays, they want to they want to receive instead of giving. Yeah. And when you really think about it, right, if all of us gave unto one another, we really would be blessed.
Yeah. Yeah. Bow wow, clap that shit up. Yep. All right. I agree. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go ahead and get into this funny video real quick before the interview. Check this out, y'all.
Sherman, I think I do remember hearing something on TV about colon cleansing. They say everyone should have one. I'm thinking about getting me an appointment and go down and get my colon cleansed thoroughly.
You want your colon cleansed? Fine, I'm going to clean mine. Yeah, now my colon is clean. I'm talking squeaky clean.
What happened, Neil? You gonna start breaking gas. Don't break gas and destroy our meal.
Don't tell me to stop. You the one that brought up colon cleansing and all that mess.
I did not say anything about breaking gas. I said that I was going to get my colon clean.
You can talk about putting a tube in somebody's ass, but I can't break wind.
I didn't say nothing about putting no holes up nobody's ass. Please,
what you think a colonic is? You think you run the asshole by the car wash?
He choking the baby.
As long as I'm back there, I'll do what I want to do at this table. Case in point.
Who there called my name?
Yeah, I called you if your name is...
Keep in front of me. I taught this between the crack of your ass.
Yeah, you know I can go all night.
Keep it fuck. I hope you fought till your asshole falls out. Oh, my baby, too.
Oh, now, see what you made me do? God damn it, I messed up my pants. Damn, Dad. You got to clean them yourself, you rotten.
So you already know that's the classic shit from the Nutty Professor. You know what I'm saying? So of course you know how I do. You know it's gonna relate to something that we're gonna be talking about. So this interview is sponsored by Jordan and Michelle's Closet Clean Out. So if you're looking for fashions at great prices and designer purses and handbags, sunglasses, watches, and so forth, you can check them out every week on Facebook under the same name itself, Closet Clean Out, which is spelled CLOZET Clean Out. Okay. Once again, give a nice warm welcome to our special guest in the building, Miss Brandi from Be Delicious Potato Bar and Kitchen LLC.
Where the food is made.
See, I got it right this time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, got it right this time. So look what you made me do. No, I'm
about to holler.
So once again, say welcome here and explain to the people who you are and what you specialize in.
Well, my name is Brandi with an I.
Okay.
And I specialize in food with love.
Mm-hmm.
I really love to cook, and I love to watch people love on Be Delicious.
Okay.
I don't think, like he mentioned earlier, that people really put that love into the food anymore. It's all about the dollar amount.
Yeah.
It's not about the extra step to make sure, because I'm very particular. If it's not right, I'm pulling it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it is wasted. It has to be right. Now, am I going to hit it every time? No, I'm human.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm going to make sure I pour into it. You going to tell.
Yeah.
Once you eat it and you taste it like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is that.
Okay.
She is her.
All right. So how long have you been cooking?
Oh, shoot.
You know, is this
seriously?
Yeah,
or
seriously
cooking for like the last 3 years. But you know, I grew up in a home where my mom showed me how to do things.
Okay.
And then my sisters and stuff, and that's who taught me. So my mom, she from Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I
So that's where my boy People was from.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know, old school cooking.
Yeah. So name something that was favorite that your mom's cooked that you end up. Her
macaroni and cheese. I can tell you out the gate. Her macaroni and cheese.
How many layers?
5.
5 layers. Okay. All right.
Yes. Of greatness.
Okay. All right. And then you said what else do you like to specialize in? Like what do you?
I do a lot of soul food for sure.
Okay.
And I just kind of play with it with different concepts of it. I do these loaded bowls. Everybody heard of Mr. Cornbread bowls, and those are pretty much a hit.
Okay.
And I also
loaded bowls.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's cornbread stuffed with macaroni and cheese, greens, and then I do like a different flavor wings. So I'm about to do something different. I can't tell you my secret, but if they want to know what it is, they can come to the pop-up shop on July 29th, and I'm a specialize it there.
Okay. All right.
So it's something different. Nobody's done this concept.
Okay.
But I'm just taking different things from different places that I've seen and kind of putting my own twist to it so it'll be delicious.
Okay.
Explain about this potato bar.
Sure.
I used to do a potato bar myself, so explain to me about your potato.
So I load it with whatever meat you want. Generally, I do like chicken, steak, or shrimp, like the basics. I will pop up every now and then with like lobster, or I'll do a pot roast potato. And I just bake my potatoes twice. So I bake them for like 2.5 hours so they're extra fluffy. Mm-hmm. And then I cook my chicken in the crock pot. I season it real well. Like my season game is very strong. Mm-hmm. Strong enough for you to love it. Yes. So I load the potatoes. You can build it to whatever you want. So you can get broccoli in it. You can get vegetables, green peppers, onions, whatever your heart desires. I can build it for you right there.
Got you. Okay, okay, cool. So this is a whole potato.
Yep. So it's a whole potato.
I got you.
So it's not them little Idaho.
It's one of them damn giant ass.
Yeah, right. It's the one you're going to eat on it for 2 days.
They
right.
number.
Okay.
And I tell people before they even get started, make sure you're going to go home and be comfortable.
Okay.
Because it's like hitting Mary Jane. Mm-hmm. It's going to put you to sleep.
Are you saying the eye just going to set in out there?
That part.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I used to do a potato bar, but it was similar concept, only they were all whipped or mashed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But that's
And I
sounds
do
good.
that though. So when you build it and I break open your potato, I take a scooper and I scoop it out, and then I load it and then I mix it in and restuff it for you.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I also do vegetarian as well, so I don't always do meat. So
Okay.
I do veggie potatoes, which I'm going to get off into doing more vegetarian, keto, healthy stuff.
Okay.
So I'll be a one-stop shop. I'll have a variety of things.
And I'm gonna throw this in there if you're not already doing it, because I consider myself an expander.
Okay.
Meaning that I'm big on ideas, and I feel like one of my purposes here on this earth is to help expand ideas. But a lot of people are not really up on Japanese, Chinese yams, and a lot of the purple potatoes. And I feel as though the purple potatoes, even though they're a little bit more starchier,
Right.
You still can play with them in terms of the flavor. And many people, especially in our community, because the grocery market just always used to put one fucking sign up.
Yeah.
Many of us don't even know what a real yam is.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything.
All right. Listen,
because they like a sweet potato.
There we
Yeah.
go. The sweet potatoes be mixed in with the yams,
Yeah.
and that's not it. When you see a yam is going to have a more reddish color, and the flesh of the yam is actually white, like a white potato, but it's actually really sweet and creamy.
Really?
But it's a little bit more milder than the actual sweet potato, but really, really flavorful.
So the potato that we see in the store, those are sweet potatoes.
them fucking sweet potatoes.
Okay, because I do that too. So
And
I
they-
mix that
but
with like
you really-
barbecue chicken and red onions, and it's like the flavors mesh so well with the brown sugar and oh man,
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I just say that to say, like I said, just playing with different potatoes.
I
Because,
want to do the purple
because
That sound real
I actually you have a few different purple ones, but the purple ones they're a little bit more starchy. But I always tell people, look at the colors of our food, and they'll actually stimulate the different chakras in your body.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay.
I look
Yeah.
forward to it. I might have to come check some of that out.
Definitely.
So speaking about say the different say healthy stuff, have you ever did like any meal prepping for anybody?
I
when it
have
comes to-
done meal prepping
Okay.
for people before. I'll roll out a menu or I'll let them build their own. I kind of ask them, what's their goal, what they're trying to do. Some people just want to have good food to come
Yeah.
home to, or just take something pick and go.
Okay.
But for the most part, I do have a few different menus that they can pick and choose from and just build their meals on how they want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the weirdest thing somebody asks you to make a potato like for
They
that you
wanted
would
me-
consider to be weird? or
I
something?
put macaroni and cheese in it and
Okay.
salmon.
Macaroni
Actually,
and
could be
cheese
pretty
and
good.
salmon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mixed it with macaroni and cheese, and he wanted the salmon and Alfredo sauce.
Okay. Yeah.
Buddy,
So I gave him what he
Buddy
wanted.
wanted that rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
that
added a
sound
little
real rich.
Parmesan cheese.
He wanted that.
to
Look
it.
what you made me do.
Right.
No.
Look what you made me do.
Say that itis and shit. Then
Right. Oh,
it's okay.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happens, as my brother would say.
Right.
So you said your moms and your grandparent, your
No, my
grandmother,
mother and my sister.
your mother and your sisters.
Shout out
So-
to Rochelle
so-
Matthews. That's my sister.
Okay. So besides them, is there anybody else that maybe been influential, as far as your growth with your cooking and everything?
Well, I do watch a lot of the YouTube videos. I watch I just type up like different things and I watch them. Not really though, just I'm gonna be honest with you. So when I first started doing pop-up shops, I had I was doing like Jello shots, Crocs, those bling things, because I'm very multi-talented. So
Okay.
I have my hands in a lot of different things. I'm very skilled.
Okay, so a bartender.
Yeah, that too. I can be a mixologist.
Okay.
Let me cater to you.
All right.
Okay.
He's not like a Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah. Oh.
So
November?
Hey, look.
12th.
Fucked you up. No.
I'm a Scorpio too, but I'm the 30th of October.
Okay, see, Scorpios in the building.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's crazy. as
I
hell.
went to this pop-up shop
bad.
and I
say that out
had
loud?
tried the food a couple of times at different events. Just, trying to give a chance and,
Yeah.
support others as they support me, And it just, God bless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It hit the way you needed it to hit.
Yeah, so I said, you know what? Let me kind of push this to the side and kind
Okay.
of bring this on in, because I'm old school. Like I ain't making macaroni and cheese with milk. I use pet milk.
Okay.
She
That
was,
part.
hey, listen. Now I really want to try some of her.
Yeah.
shit.
That part.
Let me
There
tell
you go.
Okay.
There you
right.
go.
So
Anybody
I gotta-
know
that's what
real
motivated
macaroni
me.
and cheese is?
Exactly.
They make it with fucking pet
Okay.
milk. Not the what's the
Homogenized. Nah,
the
none
one
of
with the
that.
fucking cow on it.
Yeah.
That one.
That's the
Yep.
that's
The blue and
one
white
that-
one.
Yeah, you damn right.
You can't even get it in the
Yeah,
store no more. You
'cause-
gotta go to the hood store.
Because the other shit that what is it? Start with a C. Start with a C. That's the
Condensed
other-
milk.
Condensed.
That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
But real
Extremely
pet milk.
Pet milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows she. I'm gonna have to check her out. She knows she talking about.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how my mama made that
Yeah,
shit.
That's right.
yeah, that's how my
and
mom.
it's so funny that you say that because I get that a lot. Those are compliments I get. Like this tastes like my mama's,
yeah.
or this tastes
That's
like
what they
my
use.
grandma's. You know, so I hear
Yeah.
that a lot, which makes me smile because you know back in the day, them old people they ain't play. They
Yeah,
cooked.
yeah, yeah.
Man, they didn't play at all.
Okay, they
no.
cooked.
Yeah.
So
Hey, like
I
Black
know I'm
Dynamite
doing
say,
something right.
put your ankle all up in it.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? There you go.
that's
So-
what motivated me to get started. Just
Okay.
bringing soul back to the food.
Okay.
Like it used to be. You know, everything
Yeah.
now you sprinkle a little parsley on it, that's it. That's not the move.
Yeah, hell no.
Man, motherfuckers is microwaving shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Or people who can't really find macaroni and cheese. You know where they're going? They're going to Chick-fil-A.
Or boxes.
Cause Chick-fil-A sell macaroni and cheese now.
Wow, that's crazy.
They
And
need
don't
to
get me
call that
wrong,
shells of
chicken joint.
cheese.
It ain't the most disgusting shit, but they hire somebody that
Know what
they
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 doing a little
sold
bit.
to 'em.
put it this way, they got a little crust on it. So if they ain't get shit else right,
They got the little
you know you're
crust
gonna
on.
have a crust.
Okay.
So if anybody want to call in and say to ask our guests any questions, give us a call at area code 313-266-2811. All right. So
I got a question for her, Clyde.
yeah, go ahead.
You meet a guy. This is a hypothetical question because we don't gotta go out into your relationship status and shit. But you meet a guy. What you making for him? He come over. What you gonna cook for him?
Well, first of all, I have to be careful because everybody have allergies. You know what I'm saying? But my go-to is going to be my catfish, my macaroni and cheese, and my greens and cornbread.
You said, sure,
gonna
that's
put-
catfish.
You gonna put them together like that? He might
Yeah.
not want to
Real tight.
leave after
Hell
that
yeah.
kind of shit.
Look, he gonna be like, for real, look what you made me do.
That's right. Okay.
Then you ain't gonna be able to get rid of them.
Oh, I know how to get rid of them.
Uh-oh.
Sheesh.
Something else you say, that's that Mississippi shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. No, that sounds legit. That sounds legit.
For sure.
So what would be your ultimate goal for your brand, for Be Delicious?
Just to bring, like I said earlier, bring the soul back to the food. Make it more homely, like home. When you come and you eat my food and it just feels like you home.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's made with love.
Yeah.
And love is in the home. So my goal is to get a food truck, and I do
Okay.
want to travel to like different states and just pop up on people.
Okay. All
You
right.
know,
No, that
keep them yearning, like, ooh, wish she coming back,
Yeah.
and then hopefully it can grow, manifesting all great things.
Okay.
I will have that food truck. My name will be known.
Okay. All right. And what advice would you like to give anybody that, that was, maybe thinking about, say, stepping into the same kind of lane as far as cooking and being an entrepreneur and owning their own business and stuff like that?
Hold on, bro. Can we tweak that? What advice would you give these young women who don't know how to fucking cook? Like, let's just.
Okay. Well, he said it, not me. I was trying to be the PC.
I want to be a little bit
Yeah.
more concise with
Yeah,
my
you can be a
statement.
little bit more
'Cause
specific.
there's
I
a
get
lot
it.
of young women that cannot cook worth a fuck.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What advice would you give them, and why? Let's add that. Let's
Okay.
add that. What
Well, I would
advice
say-
and why?
Well, first of all, you want to always provide good food. So if you can't even boil water, I mean, what we doing it for?
Say, whoa.
Okay, I will reach back into my ancestors. Go to the old schools. Listen to them. They're very, very educated. Like I sit around. I listen to the old ladies take. I'm sorry, I mean I say old seasoned.
Season. There we
Right.
go.
And I watch them and I research recipes. I look up stuff. Never be afraid of criticism. Everything I make, people don't always gravitate to, and they may feel like it's a little too this or it's a little too that. You'll never be able to please everybody. But what I do is take their criticism into consideration and just tweak it. So the next time when they come back around, because they're going to come back around
yeah.
because of my personality. I'm not nasty acting. And that's the number one thing. Attitude is everything. Yeah. You have to, if you don't love what you do, don't do it. Because you're wasting your time.
Absolutely.
You're wasting our time.
Yeah.
So if you don't love what you do, I wouldn't do it. Do what you love.
Okay.
Please yourself.
Yeah.
If it makes you happy and you can't live without, like it be days I just cook just to cook.
Yeah.
Don't have nobody to cook for, but I be in the mood because it brings me so much joy. I love what I do.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I would tell them to go back to their aunties, you know, not the younger ones, but our more seasoned ones.
Yeah. Okay.
And open a palate.
Okay.
I was closed-minded and still am to a certain extent. I don't eat a lot of things. I won't even try it. But in order for me to know and grow, you got to try it.
Yeah.
Got to, absolutely.
Because everybody,
That's how you gonna expand
everybody
the
don't
palate.
eat soul food all the time.
Yeah.
You know, they want other options. So just broaden your palate, broaden your
Yeah.
horizons.
Yeah.
You know, dare to be different.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Step out.
Yeah. All right. All right. So once again, would you like to go ahead and say plug, say the pop-up shop that you got going on next, and then how can people say, you know, reach you? You know, if they want to, you know, get
So
some
my
of this-
Instagram handle is _delicious potato bar, all one word. And then July 29th, I will be at the Palace for the pop-up shop. It's called Christmas in July by
Okay.
Lisa Carter, the queen of pop-up shops.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Man, you know what? I don't know why I feel like I've seen her. This is like one of the biggest pop-up.
Yes. Everything
is?
she do is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's the palace located?
It's
It's an old Henry Palace.
That's where the dudes used to be.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, okay.
yes.
That's what's up.
Man.
But they've changed it.
We
into a
repurposing it.
hall.
Absolutely. Yeah. People ain't slanging
Dang, lady, it's slinging potatoes now. No.
Oh, Lord.
that lane.
No.
Okay.
See, I wasn't prepared for this type of show. Next time, I would be ready for y'all. I came in here with my Christian act on, ready to,
You don't got your Bible with you.
I do.
Right. And she ain't bring
said,
no
"I do."
potatoes either. Shit.
King James version.
Oh.
Okay, never leave home without it.
All right, y'all. So look, so make sure y'all support. You know what I'm saying, and give us some feedback. You know what I'm saying. We always want to know what our guests, you know, as far as their businesses and stuff like that. You know how good their food is, or you know if they have any say clothes or anything like that. You know, give us some feedback, and always, you know, just let us know how y'all like it. You know what I'm saying. So clap it up one more time for our guest, Miss Brandi in the house. All right. So before we get to say some of the other topics real quick, I'm just gonna start it off with this right here. This has been kind of like on my mind, so I'm gonna call this right here invitation etiquette. Okay, when it comes to like when you sending out say an invitation to like a wedding or anything like that or whatever, you know, like okay, situation at hand. So say a family member, as far as on my wife's side or whatever, sent out an invitation, would just say her name on it and just requested her. So, you know, she kindly, you know, denied, you know, not denied, but declined, say the invitation, you know what I'm saying? You know, because she felt kind of a little slighted like she should, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like a misunderstanding in a way, far as, say, money purposes or whatever. I guess they was trying to cut back on this, what was being told. So, but
Somebody openly admitted that.
yeah. So I've been saying this shit, so I don't know what the hell going on. Like it seemed like the fucking Twilight Zone or some shit. But anyway, you know, so far as when it comes to etiquette, how do y'all feel about this? If you in a relationship where you're married and somebody send you an invitation to a wedding, right? And they only request, say, one of you, nobody had a problem with anybody or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? How would you handle that? Come on, Miss Brandi.
I'm with your wife. I'd have declined it.
Okay.
Because me and my husband, we gonna move as a unit.
There you go. Okay.
That's just what that's respect. Like
Yeah.
if he can't come, then I'm not gonna come.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I understand things could be tight and all of that, but because some of your cousins that's single.
There you go.
Man coming together, you know.
Okay. Okay.
If I was married.
Okay. What about you, Don?
Some silly shit, man. Who doing that?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I call her cousin Maddie Matt, but you know that's for something.
Let me
else.
tell you something.
I say that back of the motherfucking neck. No, but
It is essential that we start to teach young folks.
No, she ain't young.
I know. Listen, I know because she lost already. So
Yeah.
fuck what she talking about.
Yeah.
Whoever this person is, we got to teach
Second
young
marriage,
folks.
too.
We gotta teach young folks manners.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you said etiquette, but manners and etiquette, that should go hand in hand. a lot of these young folk don't have that.
Or morals. Or
Okay, and so I'm saying
old
like
motherfuckers.
nowadays, along with sending out an invitation and only inviting one, when you know somebody's married, you got folks now that say, "I'm sorry, we ran out of room for you to come, but can you just send cash? Here go my Cash App or my Zelle."
Yeah.
This shit is getting ridiculous out here nowadays.
Yeah.
It really makes the community look bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, so instead of we gonna talk solution based, instead of talking about motherfuckers doing that silly shit, I'm just gonna leave it here and say that as a man, that's something that I pride myself on. Speaking to my nephews or dudes that's younger than me, like, yo, don't do this, do that. Because I know your homeboys might be doing that, but that's some silly ass shit, and you don't want to be doing that. And if nobody ever told you, then I'm gonna tell you, and keep it moving.
Yeah. All right. So look, I'm gonna put it like this. It was very to the point of this. How can you expect me to come celebrate you and your spouse to be, but pretty much being disrespectful to our union? Yeah. So my wife, I think she handled it pretty good. She she was kind of like she kind of went in on her and shit a little bit. And then she got to trying to explain and everything else. But it's like,
maybe it was just a poor decision.
No. Listen.
that was poor.
No.
She should
that
have
was
sent this off.
Remember
I wouldn't
school,
even if I knew
it wasn't
I couldn't
even
afford for him or her or both of them to come, then I just wouldn't have invited you.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't because like the invitation, because my wife had showed me, it just had her name, like her first name and her last name. It wasn't a Mr. and Mrs.
It was for her, not for
you know what I mean? And then on the back of it, whatever says, you are requested to attend such and such 1C. So my wife called. Yeah. So she knew exactly what she was doing. And the thing is, she really knew what she was doing because this was her second marriage that she's going into. So it's like, well, hell, I can see why you didn't get the first one right. Can't even fucking get your damn invitations and shit right. Ooh. But anyway, we're going to move on along. So the next say after we go over that, I got to we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to the HBCU grad that makes history acquiring Fuddruckers brand in all 92 restaurants for $18.5 million. So this guy right here is Nicholas Perkins, a graduate from both Harvard University and Fayetteville State University, purchased all 92 of the company's restaurants in the United States, Canada, Panama, and Mexico after closing the deal for approximately $18.5 million through his affiliate, Black Titan Franchise Systems LLC. He was formerly one of the company's largest franchisees and never dreamt that he would own, say, a company so big. So, I would say this, like, clap it up for him first. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a flex. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this, like, what other brands or businesses would y'all like to see our people say own? You know what I'm saying? Or, like transportation companies or
more
buses,
AFC
boats,
homes,
stuff like that,
More of the homes for when they transition from jail to, what they call them?
Like halfway
returning
houses.
citizens.
Yeah,
returning
halfway
citizens.
houses, stuff like that. But ones that they really care and upkeep.
Okay.
Like, stop starting these businesses and getting things just for the money. Really care about what you're doing so you can make a real impact on the community.
Yeah.
I see so many times we get the grants, we get the loans, we get this, and we don't do right by each other.
Yeah.
We don't.
Not only that, it's kind of piss poor when you hear these stories about some of our family members in some of these senior homes. And they're getting rashes all over their bodies because they're not being properly changed, and just taken care of. And that's really sad, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, if you haven't saved up, an adequate amount of money to be able to provide care for them, some of these people, their families probably already could be struggling just to even have them in there. And then to have them in there and you go visit your relative and they getting half-ass care, that's some bullshit. Yeah. So definitely, I agree with you, having facilities, especially for the returning citizens too, because we have a lot of our men that are returning home and they kind of lost. They don't know what to do, where to turn to, and I don't think many of us realize the the level of emotional trauma that come with returning and entering back into society.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to somebody this weekend. I'm like, man, Miles, you said this the other day, and I went and just kind of meditated on it for a while. And you said, well, single mothers are shamed, but men get blamed, and those are very two distinct, different emotions that we feel. And a lot of women don't really know what it feels like to have that constant blame on them for so many different things. And a lot of us, we're not gonna know what it feels like for them to be shamed for some of their decisions. But anyway, I say all that to say that I agree with you. I think that's definitely some good industries to diversify in. Because I think a lot of us sometimes, especially during this pandemic, you had certain buzz businesses floating around, and everybody and their mama wanted to flock to it.
Right.
Let's get into trucking. Let's get into this, and then all of a sudden, the market's getting saturated. But then, a real entrepreneur, they're going to stay in it for the long haul. They're not going to just get in it or be scared that somebody else is getting in the shit.
Yeah. That's how big. It's funny that you say that, because a lot of times when I do pop-up shops event, people be so worried about what other people cooking. I wouldn't care if you cooked what I cooked 10 times over.
And
it
right
may
next
be
to me.
delicious. You can stand right next to me. And I'm going to still get down.
Right.
I tell people all the time, if you just pay attention, big businesses do that all day.
All day.
Oftentimes, if you see a Lowe's or Home Depot not too far, they know that they
There's
didn't
one
already did
parking
the
lot over.
business. Yeah. If you see a Rite Aid, you're going to see a CVS not too far. You understand what I'm saying? So
All day
I
long.
think that's something that, in terms of us making fear-based decisions, that we gotta cut that out. Like you said, if you making pancakes and I'm making pancakes, I don't give a damn if you
right.
come and bring yours. I'm gonna bring
Right.
mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some lemon
I
ricotta.
may ask
like
for
you
you some of yours. Like, hey, let me try yours.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm not afraid of is competition. That's what
Absolutely.
make you better.
Absolutely.
Clap that shit up. Shout out to competition. Hey, that's a hell of a flex right there, because shit, if you ain't in competition, at least say it with yourself and shit.
Yeah, definitely.
It don't even matter what nobody else do. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
And if I feel like your flex harder than mine, I'm going to come and ask. I'm not afraid
exactly.
of knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
The more you know, the more you grow.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right, all right.
absolutely.
All right. So this next one, man, I don't know if y'all heard about this. So it says, now health professionals are urged to call vaginas bonus hole to avoid offending trans or non-binary patients. Have y'all heard of this shit?
You said bonus?
Bonus hole. Yeah. Not a glory hole.
A bonus hole.
A bonus.
I've never.
Now, mind you, for the most part, besides, surgery or anything like that, C-section, stuff like that, you would think that would be the primary hole, right? At least. You know what I'm saying? What would you think? So let me give a little context to it. So it says women, well, I ain't gonna say that one. So it says today the trust insisted it was not suggesting the term should be used by all women, but added it was important to reach trans men and non-binary people. But the bonus hole term, which the cause says was developed with expert organizations who work with the LGBT community, was widely condemned. So, yeah. So
but
now
if they transition and they have a vagina, right?
No, they just don't want it to be called.
they want to rename everything.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Who, the transgender community?
Yeah.
LGBT.
Yeah. So they don't want to say offend, a trans.
I guess I'm having a hard time concepting this because
Yeah,
if you transition into the bonus hole, okay.
They don't. That's what they saying.
That's
So
what
they have.
That's
So they.
That's what is offensive because they identify with a woman, and even though they don't have a vagina, that's
But they trying to transition. They transition
That's
into
where
a
I
woman.
lost
That's
that.
what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
they're
what.
not they just identify.
Yeah.
They're not trying to cut off their manhood.
Once again, Twilight Zone.
You feel me?
I'm trying to close my mouth because
Yeah. So I'll just put it like this.
I need to look up cognitive dissonance one more time just to make sure that I know.
bonus hole.
Yeah. So I mean,
But they really
just-
don't have no bonus hole if it ain't been.
How is it a bonus where it's the
If
primary?
it's not.
I mean, all life
available.
comes out through that hole, so that would be primary hole, right?
They're saying that the woman has the bonus hole.
Excuse me.
That's about the woman have the bonus hole.
We have the golden hole.
There you go.
Hole.
See, that's even a better one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Ain't nothing about us bonus because we came with it.
Like a bonus and shit is like some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a check. You know what I mean? Like I got it. Like I got a side piece or something like that. Or
trans man looking at it because they identify as a woman.
Oh,
I just want to identify as a rich nigga and walk
right.
My bonus is shit. You say, hey, look,
I would think bonus would be anal sex. That's a bonus hole.
That's a bonus if a woman want to give it up.
But everybody had one of those, right? So how would that be a bonus?
But it's a bonus if you get to it. You're not supposed to be in the back.
One.
You're not supposed to be back there.
But everybody doesn't have, say, a vagina. See, that's the thing.
But your
looking good.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, I want a piece
too.
Hey,
look, we about to move on to the next one, y'all. So look,
I'm gonna eat this dry ass pizza.
So look, y'all call in and let us know what y'all want to call it: bonus hole, primary hole, golden hole.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever, glory hole. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
ain't the move.
yeah, so the hell with all these damn terms and fucking
right.
Restructuring. That's
this shit is getting scary, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right, this is why it's getting scary for me. When you really think about it, these are so-called educated people that are making these decisions. You starting to make me think that I need to question you when you doing all of these things to constantly appease everybody. I don't have no problem with respecting people as human beings because I was talking to my daughter about this over the Strong, and I said, listen to me. If you don't do nothing else in life, I want you to practice something that no one taught me when I was younger, and that's to not judge people.
That's right.
I said, walk around each day. I said, listen, you got to learn how to build that muscle up to not always, because some of our folk, they professionals that's sitting around and just look at this motherfucker and look what they got on and they this and they that, and that's all we know how to do, right? So we got to build up that muscle on not judging folks. So I don't have no problem with the transgender or the LGBTQ community. What I have a problem with is when we start approaching things from the perspective of you're automatically disrespecting someone else, because now the lines are starting to be blurred with, I heard, I recently, I think this might have been Ted Cruz. He said, well, if transgender men are going to be labeled as women, then why have women's sports?
Yeah. Oh, we got a caller. Welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flexxx podcast. Who we have on the line?
What up, Skid? It's Tim, man.
Hey, what's going on, Tim?
What's up, man?
Welcome to Tim. Hey, look, he's a frequent caller. What's going on, man?
Man, this is so funny, man, because I'm looking at Snipes, man. He looks real uncomfortable. He looks like he doesn't want to be there right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is what the hell and shit is coming to. It's like all this.
Women are under attack right now.
Yeah, and I don't think they really realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Really under attack, man. This world is getting crazy, man, with the stuff they coming up with, man. I mean, stuff that they putting out and they talking about really shouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a big distraction to me, if you ask me.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
I mean, a lot of this stuff that we going through, it's like, who cares, man? Like, who cares what you call it?
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree. And it's geared towards, think about it, we're spending all this time, when you really break this shit down, we spending all this time worried about who fucking, who somebody fucking. Because here's the deal, if I was sitting next to a transgender man or woman, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
If they didn't cut their genitals off or didn't, that is none of my business.
But they want to offer everything, so you know what the hell they are. That's the whole damn thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
here's the thing, I don't care.
I don't care. I'm like,
saying I don't care does not mean that I cannot respect you as who you are.
Do what make you happy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do
but I'm saying that it's being presented to the world like, oh, you're gonna disrespect me, you're gonna do this. Man, listen, we didn't shifted the conversation. Let's finish talking about niggas getting rights.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that first. I really don't want to talk about all the other shit. I want to hear about our people getting rights and considerations and And let's talk about making lynching a federal hate crime. Let's talk about about letting all the black men locked up who've been railroaded and falsely accused. Let's get on them type
still
of
locked up and shit for motherfucking weed offenses.
Who you fucking, and if you decide to cut your dick off or take some pills to grow some titties. I don't give a fuck. Do you?
Yeah.
You want to walk around and wear makeup and have a full beard? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna respect you as a human being either way it go. And whatever you ask me to call you, that's what I'm gonna call you. I don't care.
But just respect what the hell and shit I am, and respect what I want you know what I'm saying, you to call me. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
so a lot of this stuff is, they talking about, say, discrimination and stuff like that, but at the same time they doing this discrimination against, say, straight people or heterosexual people. But
Because I don't need my situation to be called no special hoe.
yeah.
A
All right.
bonus hole.
Well, we gonna let you go, Tim. Hey, appreciate you calling in, man. You know I'll be talking to you soon and shit. As far as the other guy right here and shit with TNT Cakes and Creations right here. So if you need any business, make sure you holler at him. This is Tim right here on the phone line. See you in a minute, man. Thanks for calling in. See you in a minute.
Peace.
All right, peace. All right, y'all. So this last one real quick, and try to get this in, is we have Secret Service closes White House cocaine investigation. Said it was not able to identify the suspect. Right?
So had that up in there. That Coca-Cola.
That cocaine.
Secret Service.
Yeah, so let me read this real quick, y'all. So it say, the Secret Service says it does not have enough evidence to single out a person of interest due to lack of physical evidence found at the West Wing. There was also no video footage found in that provided investigation leads or other means of investigators to identify who may have deposited the found substance in the area.
Words are powerful.
So
who deposited? Fuck.
Yeah.
Who had it?
Who deposited?
We gonna use words like who deposited this shit. If they don't get the motherfuck out of here, that's about as bad as I'm sitting back looking at all the motherfuckers attacking the White House, right? And I do construction, I do carpentry,
right?
I looked at that motherfucking window frame that they kept showing on the news. I said to myself, who in the
aluminum foil?
Who in the fuck put that plexiglass window up? Man, listen to me. When you tearing up a fucking window, you gotta watch your eyes and be scared, all kind of shit. The motherfuckers was just savagely going up to that fake ass plexiglass stage shit. Yeah. Man, that shit looked ridiculous. I was sitting back like, we really buying into this bullshit?
I didn't.
Man, we don't cut that shit out. The motherfucker running up the hallway, up the steps, falling and carrying on. If you don't get the motherfuck out of here with that.
Yeah. So this is my question. So out of all the places, you know what I'm saying, that some cocaine could be found, right? Like, you talking about the White House, right? It's supposed to be one of the most, say, secure places, right? The most, say, video. Huh?
They went at the White House.
The West Wing of it. Yeah, it was in the White House. Yeah. But anyway, so listen. Anywhere you go, say where Congress meet and politicians are supposed to be one of the most secure places, videotape under, say, surveillance and everything, right? All right? So just say that. So you mean to tell me you're going to open and shut a damn cocaine, substance case just like within a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't have no leads. We
somebody made that call.
Yeah, come on now. You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
Hey, cut all that out.
Yeah, because you got people and shit still being investigated and shit, you know what I'm saying, for a little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To this day. You know what I mean? And that shit been going on for years. So you gonna hurry up and just open and close some shit? Like,
bro, it's the same way that they opened and closed when Biden's son, Hunter, was being investigated, and all of a sudden Chase misplaced 27 million emails. Oops, my bad. Somebody was trying to. My bad. We ain't got no. Yeah. So they were. I'm sorry. It was Epstein and Hunter Biden at the same time, and all of a sudden, all the email, mysteriously disappeared. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So I don't believe none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think this shit is all they all are actors or something, or reading
Or
from
like
the script.
the man said,
You know what I'm saying? And distractions and stuff like that, because there is no fucking way that, say some cocaine or anything that's illegal is going to be found
And
in
what
those
was it
kind of
in?
areas.
Did they fingerprint that and dust
No,
that
they did.
motherfucker
They
off?
said they did all that supposedly. So they did all this
Somebody
immaculate
lying
shit.
like a motherfucker.
But listen here though. They got fucking satellites and cameras and shit to show you what the fuck is going on Mars, but you can't tell me what the fucking shit was going on and shit right here on Earth.
Right.
Say in one of the most secure places. You know what I mean?
Find out.
No, exactly.
It's about the same. It's about the equivalent of Tupac death.
Yeah.
Anybody know? Go to a casino and rob somebody or take something.
Shit.
They gonna be on your ass, and they got cameras every motherfucking where.
Yeah. So you mean to tell me they don't have the same kind of cameras, or at least say that capability? Say
They know who the fuck killed Tupac.
Uh-huh.
All that we ain't know. He was near the damn casino and they ain't see shit.
Yeah.
They see what the fuck they want to see.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So look, we had a couple more, but that's okay. We'll get to them next week, and this is pretty much going to conclude, the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex. Strongcast in the building for episode 27. Once again, Miss Brandi from Be Delicious Potato Bar and Kitchen LLC. Once again, thank you for coming on by. Make sure y'all support everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and,
all the fellas out there, don't say that shit around your woman though. They might get the wrong impression off that shit.
Man.
What?
That name is a little. It's nice, but it got a weird ring
It
to
fits everything that it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, okay.
You got anything coming up, Don, man? You got any, you say besides all this shit you eating?
Mind my business. Got coming up. Eating and selling, mind my business.
All right. So once again, y'all, thanks for coming on by. We're gonna flex it on out just like this. Keep it flexing, my friends. And we will see y'all next week for episode 28. All right. Peace, y'all.